Hello everybody, Battlewolf here. Where we last left off, we entered this large room here with a lot of computer equipment running. And yeah, this mystery just gets bigger and bigger. So first of all, let's talk with the crew.
I think we found the answer to our mystery.
Logically, the machinery is sustaining some type of life in suspended animation. If we can reactivate the machines, then we may be able to meet its creators.
I wonder who or what constructed all this.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
Yeah, a lot of the red shirts will be saying that. Especially when something scientific shows up. Alright, let's excuse me. Let's see what Spock says.
It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal energy. It is still functioning, waiting for some sort of signal. It is an alien life...
Okay.
It is an alien life support system, Captain. This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device. This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment. Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere, the moon, is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it. An eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel.
Alright, let's see if McCoy has anything to say.
This is a very old and very complex life support system. It appears to still be operational.
Okay. See if he can...
This is a very old and very...
No, pretty much the same thing. Alright, let's take a look at some stuff around here.
Many alien machines fill the room. It appears to be an abstract piece of alien art. It looks like a control panel with slide switches. This appears to control some unusual security equipment. Many alien machines.
Okay, that was the same thing there. So let's...
James T. Kirk, captain of the Enterprise.
Oh, yes, I did not know that. All this time he was captain of the Enterprise.
Spock is analyzing the alien machines. Dr. McCoy looks back. Ensign Everts is looking around. This floor contains conduits for conducting geothermal energy.
Okay, well, let's have Spock work on this override here. He says them all in a row. Let's see if we put them all to the top. That doesn't seem to do anything. How about to the very bottom? That doesn't do anything either. Well, if you notice when you put them to the middle, that goes to 1. So if we put them all in the middle and enter it.
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory. I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from? We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land?
Now that one is like way out of Kirk. He would not say something like that. That's more of something like Janeway would say. But
Stop. I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you?
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home.
It's kind of strange on how he knows exactly what the creatures that the machine was bringing out, since they've been all in suspended animation. Maybe there's some readouts on here or something about what they were doing.
Oh, woe! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Okay, well, first of all, let's have Coy scan him.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
Now that's why we needed the skull. So this way we can... It just gives you that ability to get the 100% at the end.
This life form appears to be intelligent, a new sentient race. There appears to be a resemblance between it and the Celotis, although the present forms are quite small and definitely non-sentient.
Okay, I used the medical tricorder to get Spock talks. Okay. Well, first of all, let's show the skull to the alien.
A child? No, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would like to see these remains properly interred, according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this?
Of course, I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions.
Most likely. Let's see what else is here.
I think I should return it to where I got it from.
No.
No, I want to keep it as a memento for myself. Of course, I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions.
I know I said if I go through all the choices, I will choose the right one, immediately push enter, but after seeing the first few videos all done and edited, I just didn't like doing that, so I'm going to still continue to run through them, but I'm not going to like click through each choice super fast. So I'm just going to keep doing it that way. Okay, well, I'm trying to remember if...
The alien is humanoid with green reptilian skin. It appears unarmed. The alien emerged from this metal chamber.
Let's Spock scan it.
This seems to be a cryogenic suspension chamber, Captain.
Now, there's not really any hints in the game exactly what you need to give him for the key, but the only thing that I could think of throughout the game is that this is the only unique thing that you can't really... They say it's an alloy that doesn't occur naturally. It seems corroded and old, so it could have been a key at one time when it wasn't all rusted. And it was eons ago, as according to the alien, so it could have been probably several thousand years, maybe even a few million. So let's go ahead and see if this is the key he's looking for.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace.
Wow, talk about easy to ask him to apply for Federation acceptance. Okay, well, I think we finished all we can do here. Let's go ahead and head back to the Enterprise.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Message from Starfleet.
Okay, here we go.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points.
Okay, this is the big thing about the game. Between 100 and 90, you get 4. Between 90 and 80, you get 3. 80 to 70, you get 2. And from 70 to 60, you get 1. After that, you receive 0 commendation points. The more commendation points you receive throughout the game increases the abilities of the 3 main crew members you use during battles. Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov. Chekhov's, the phasers and torpedoes will recharge faster, the more points you get. Sulu, the ship is more maneuverable, it's not so sluggish. And Scotty repairs the ship faster and is able to coax more power into the engines when you use emergency power ability. But if you receive no combination points, or like 1 every mission, and as you get further into the game, Scotty will take longer to repair. Sulu, the ship will become more sluggish, and Chekhov, the phasers and torpedoes take longer to recharge. So it is imperative you try to get 100% all the time, and if I let the ensign die, there's no way I could have gotten 4 combination points. I'll receive like 85%, which, in my opinion, as being a Star Trek thing, I kind of wish that the Red Shirt Death, isn't a penalty, because that always happens. In all the shows, always a red shirt dies. So this is the only thing that kind of detracts from the Star Trek feel. But other than that, that's basically, you just try to receive at least 90 or higher. And I'm going to do my best with this. It's been a while since I played this, like I said before. So I may miss a step or 2 on some of the later missions. But I played this so many times, I pretty much know everything I need to do. There is a mission later on, it's the second to last one, where it is very hard to receive 100 for a bug in the game. Apparently, if you receive a 90 on one of the missions before the 7th, I think it's the 7th. Yeah, the 7th mission. If you received one that was like 90 or 80 or something, you will receive 100 on that. But if you receive 100 on all the missions beforehand, even if you do everything right on the on the 7th one, you will receive like a 95 or 98%. And I have a way of fixing that. So I'll be doing that when I get to that, if I remember how to do it right. But otherwise, it's just a little bug. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the next mission that they're going to put us on. And as you can see, McCoy's here on the bridge. He'll join the crew every time at the end of a mission, just like he did at end of a lot of the episodes of Star Trek. He would appear on the bridge talking to Spock and Kirk.
A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
And so, in case anybody doesn't know, she never appeared in the series. It's just somebody they added for this. There'll be another Admiral, too, that will talk to you. I think he might appear in this one. I think so. Yeah, I think he appears a little bit later on.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears. Hi, Jack.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
And here's a time where a weird sound effect bug appears, and it's only on this mission. And this is... it's just really weird. I don't know why it's here. But, here we go.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Miamid. The USS Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Set course for Beta Miami, sir.
Let's talk to Spock.
Perhaps you should access my library computer, sir.
And, Hora?
Orders are to proceed to Beta Miami, sir.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up the computer and...
Beta Miami, a Federation world. A supply depot orbiting Beta Miamid 8 has recently been subject to attacks from Alasi pirates on 2 occasions within the last solar year.
Okay, enter in Alasi pirates. Alasi pirates appear only in this, the Interplay Star Trek games. They were added into the game to create a antagonist for the series that when it damaged the canon from the other TV shows like Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Of course, Voyager wasn't being made yet. At this point, I believe Deep Space Nine was just about to start when the CD version came out. I know that at this point there wasn't, when this first came out in 1992, there was only talk about Deep Space Nine, and they were starting to do initial stuff for it. But this way didn't interfere with anything with Next Generation. But I've heard rumors that Alasi Pirates was kind of a thing they were considering to add into the Star Trek TV show, the original series, if they had a 4th season. Kind of a group of... Well, I'll let the computer explain who the Lassies are.
Alasi Prime. Alasi Pirates. There are several bands of pirates based from Alasi Prime. The Ajalasi family, the Ajthuri, and the Andrasili. Recent events on Manalbagor have caused these bands, which typically battle each other, to unite and prey on Federation ships. Ajalasi, meaning the Fist of Ilasi, a name taken by the Demiri pirate clan of Manalbagor, and used as their surname for nearly 70 years.
Let's go back to Alasi Prime.
A binary star system, which one inhabited planet, Manalbagor, is currently undergoing a revolution between factions which survive from raiding Federation ships and factions that wish to make peace with the Federation. Several continents were colonized centuries ago by the Andorian. The self-determination of the Manalbagorians and the treatment of minority Andorians is an issue of considerable controversy. The Alasi clan is the largest clan of pirates and have been blamed for 46 attacks on Federation ships in the last 3 years. They use revolutionary zeal to mask their activities as pirates. Starfleet tactical analysis characterized them as being daring and impulsive, but skilled in analysis and planning. In effect, they are very capable of acting in an unorthodox and surprising manner when their plans begin to fall apart. They are considered a Class 1 threat to the Federation.
Okay, so we're going to an area where they've had LSC pirates attacking a supply depot there. So, let's go ahead and, what was that name of that ship again? Is it Masada? No. Is that it?
Masada.
Yeah, here we go.
USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission: tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293-391-197736-3829.
Okay, real quick, I need to write this down. This might come in handy. Get all the information we can before we head there. Of course, I could do this stuff a little bit later, but it just makes sense to do it before we actually jump into a frying pan, if that's going to be the situation. It's weird that this input code is so big. They probably did it for the game, because in the Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, they used a prefix code to have the line lower its shields. And the prefix code in that one was only 4 numbers. So, kind of a difference here. But let's go ahead and find out more about Kevin Keeler.
Keeler, Kevin, captain of the USS Masada, a Federation tug tender. Graduated 87th in his class at Starfleet Academy. Stardate 3342.8. Keeler has the rank of lieutenant in Starfleet, but is the senior officer aboard the Masada.
Okay, before we head to Beta Maya, I'm going to cut off the video here, and we will head there and see what happens to Masada in the next video.